Hi guys, okay, so to start off with, I'm using my Nivea Men Post Balm, and I'm using this again as a primer. Today I switched it up for my foundation. I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible, and I have to mix two of them because right now I'm in between shades. I mixed the 106 and the 111, and then I'm just gonna blend that out with the Real Techniques Beauty Blender. Now I'm using this new e.l.f. cream contour. I started off with this because I wanted to see the pigmentation on this, so I'm highlighting with it. And I don't know, I don't love it. I'm gonna continue using it just to see how it works out. I still do use my Maybelline concealer on top of this just because it's creamier and it gives me more coverage. So I'm just applying it with a brush, and then I'm gonna blend it out with a beauty blender. And now right on top, I'm just applying that concealer just to give it a little bit more of a highlighted look and more pigmentation. I'm also going to set that with the Mercier translucent powder. Unfortunately, I can't bake like everyone else does. Like they usually put a lot. I can't do that because I get very dry. So for my lids, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Fergie Primer. I'm going to use this new Shade and Light eyeshadow palette. I'm applying that light color all over my lid. And that's just going to help set that primer. And it'll make it easier to blend your other eyeshadows. Now I'm going to apply this light brown taupey shade right in the crease. I'm using a blending brush from Sephora. And I'm just going to continue adding on to the crease. This is a very simple eye makeup look. So as you can see, I'm going in the crease and I'm just blending upward. Now I'm going to use this more peachy tone, and I'm just going to put that right on top of that other shade and just blend that out. It's just going to create more depth and just give a gradient effect. Now this is a clean blending brush just so that I could blend the harsh edges. There's no product on this brush. So now this is basically the star of the makeup look. It's the MAC eyeliner in Fasinating, and I'm just applying that in my waterline very heavily. It's gonna look weird until I put mascara on. Now I'm going to set that with this white eyeshadow, and I'm using like a lip brush, I believe from Real Techniques, because it's the smallest brush that I own. Now I'm going in with my Revlon Ultimate All-in-One mascara. I literally go in with my mascara, so I had to cut it smaller so that you don't watch me put mascara on for like 10 minutes. So I'm applying it on the top and also the bottom lashes, and I go a little bit hardcore on the bottom because that's how I saw JLo had it in the picture, so that's how I recreated that. Now I'm using this Maybelline quad set. I'm not sure of the name of it. I'll write it down below, but I'm only using this silver color. I'm applying it in the inner tear duct area, and then you're going to see that I wet it with my Fix Plus because it wasn't as pigmented as I wanted it to be. So I just keep packing it in there, and then I blend it out a little bit. Now I'm going back in with this darker shade for the contour part. I'm using a little bit of it. I'm not doing like a really sharp contour with it. I'm using a foundation brush, and I'm just going to blend it out with that same foundation brush. Now I'm going to set it with this new L'Oreal Infallible Pro Contour. I got the lightest shade. So I tried applying it with this brush that it comes with. It was okay, but I still felt like I needed to, you know, blend everything together. You'll notice that I use a Real Techniques brush, and I just had to go in and blend it out. But the color is actually a nice taupey color that gives you a nice contour. Now I'm wetting a brush and I'm applying my Becca Opal highlight right on my cheekbones. I'm going to do it on the bridge of my nose. Now I'm blending it again with the Real Techniques brush. The key to everything is blending so you don't have any sharp edges. I do go back with another Sephora contour brush and I put more of that darker shade because I wanted more of a, you know, like defined look, because in the picture she has a really sharp contour. And you'll also notice I do my forehead so it looks more bronzed, and my double chin because, you know, JLo has no double chin. Now I'm using the Real Techniques brush and the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and this is going to help create a sharper contour. So I'm just applying it there and blending it out at the same time, and you'll notice right away that it just cleans it all up. I'm using this new Milani blush. It's not new, but I just bought it. This Milani brush in Romantic Rose. For lipstick, I use 3 things. The first one is the MAC lipstick in Faux. I think I'm saying it right. It's F-A-U-X. I always say it wrong. And then I apply this one that I believe it was limited edition, but you can use the NYX London lip stain. And then on top of that, I'm going to use this Naked gloss in Walk of Shame. And that's the end of the look. I hope y'all enjoyed.